It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. A look at the West All-Stars starting group. LeBron James is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Harden. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Davis in at the 5 spot.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Down low, Siakam. 2 points. That one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's LeBron. They get a hand on it. Doncic trying to get open. And that one's good. James.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Right side to Walker. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Walker.
You know, I think opponents have learned it the hard way. I mean, Walker is not a guy you want to put on the foul line. He's an excellent free throw shooter.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for the West. Both good from the line that time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Walker for 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Young left side. Antetokounmpo passes to Walker. Fades and shoots. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Here's Leonard. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
You know, this is why they trust Paul to run the offense. I mean, he's so good at getting the ball to guys on time and on target.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni. Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want a show, but you can still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
Thanks, David. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Now here's Paul, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. James. Walker with the rebound. And Walker's got the ball here for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 5. And Young kicks to Siakam. Jacks up a 3. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Siakam.
And Antetokounmpo really, building on his shooting. That's impressive to see. No way the defense catches up to him when he's rising up right after he gets the pass. No way.
Now here's Leonard. To the inside. And it's James missing. LeBron's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. The kick out to Walker. Hits it from three-point range. Walker's got 5 now.
I think you've always got to have a hand up on Walker. Very capable at knocking down the 3 ball.
On the pass to Davis. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Shots good from Young.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Now, here is Harden. He has 5. Count the basket. Here's Young. Outside, Walker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, you look at Walker, and he's a slight guy, but he powers through it all. Terrific, deceptive strength.
The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. 4-point game. Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle, Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you, and he'll put you in a poster if you let him.
Now here's Walker. They double-team Walker. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris Paul picks up that one. The East All-Stars have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
I tell you, Joel Embiid possesses remarkable talent. I mean, this big guy is graceful and strong. He's a real matchup problem for everybody.
And Embiid drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Paul. Passes it to Leonard. Three-pointer. Siakam pulls it in. The East All-Stars on offense. They lead by 4. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Antetokounmpo's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Harden. And it goes down 2 points. Harden's got 11.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Walker against Harden. Now here's Walker. D right on him.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They get it again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
The West All-Stars shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Harden against Walker. And he makes that one. 10 points for him.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
From the high post, they grab their own miss. Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Embiid. Chris Middleton comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Lowry in for Young. Tatum, he's checked in for the West. Devin Booker comes in for James Harden. Now, here's Lowry. Paul with the steal. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here are the East All-Stars. Left side Lowry. Pass to Gobert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Now here's LeBron. Davis. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
And Davis sends it back. In the corner, Tatum with it. And he hits it to tie the game up. Tatum's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Walker. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And they double up Davis. LeBron James on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. LeBron can't get it to go. And so Lowry will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Connects from three-point range.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Here's LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Adebayo is checked in for the East. Mitchell comes in for Kemba Walker. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Anthony Davis. Sabonis comes in for James. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Paul. Now here's Westbrook for 3. Booker. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 7.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Middleton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the basket by Lowry.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
No good from Booker. Now the East All-Stars with it. 4-point game. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And he's able to get it back. They get it back. And that one, good.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
Lowry against Westbrook. Middleton outside. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Booker. Can't hit from in close. And they're on the break. Up the floor. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time
to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Gobert, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Butler, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And West also making a switch. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Tatum. So he comes up empty at the line.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue. He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
The West All-Stars have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Free throw good, Booker. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell passes to Butler. Pass to Lowry. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Outside, Simmons from about 19 feet.
You know, Butler's got the quickness and the tenacity to be, I think, a nightmare of a defender. Affects that shot for sure.
Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the East All-Stars. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Adebayo. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Lowry. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Gobert in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he reached this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They trail by 9 points. Now the pass to Westbrook. Shoots over Ingram. Some solid defense from Ingram.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Westbrook passes to Booker. The shot comes out, so the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Lowry from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. Lowry's got the lead up to 14 now for the East All-Stars. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
At the top of the key, Sabonis passes it to Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, it took a little time for Jokic to understand how to draw contact and get himself to the foul line, but he's figured it out now.
The West All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops.
Nikola Jokic is really a jack-of-all-trades kind of player. This big fella has multiple skills, and there's not much he doesn't do well.
The East making a switch. Young's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. James Harden, he's checked in for Booker. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Butler. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Good. And that's 13 points for James Harden.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Ingram against Sabonis. And that one's good. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Mitchell against Harden. That shot off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. And Young, here we go. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Young against Westbrook. And Young kicks to Adebayo. Mitchell in the corner. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden against Mitchell. Just his first attempt. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Sabonis.
Well, he's so well-rounded in his game. Sabonis is terrific at finding opportunities to score from there.
Ingram against Sabonis. Butler on the wing. Young outside. Fires the 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Out to the right wing. Here's Westbrook. But he stays with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
And that one misses. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Donovan Mitchell. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Anthony Davis comes in for Jokic. And it's Kawhi Leonard in for Domantas Sabonis. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, That's really a good way to change the momentum in the game because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
The East All-Stars have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Hall's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Young.
Just a bright, young, offensive talent. Young isn't shy about forcing the action. Takes a lot of trips to the line.
Now, here is Harden. 13 points in the game. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Chris Paul. Butler passes to Embiid. Dishes it to Young. Fires from the wing. Siakam kicks to Embiid. Leonard with the steal. 18 feet out, and it's good off the back rim and in. And that's 15 points for James Harden.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the strike.
The West All-Stars have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Free throw good, James Harden.
You know, it's nearly impossible trying to defend Harden. I mean, he has it all in his package. One of the best penetrators in the game. He's a great passer, and we know what he can do scoring the ball.
Walker's checked in for Butler. LeBron's checked in for the West. Harden hits them both. Now Walker, he's got 14. Young outside. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron, and James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Embiid with it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Young for 3. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And Antetokounmpo lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game. Antetokounmpo's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. The East making a switch. Middleton's checked in. And here's Walker. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 6-point East All-Star lead.
Not just a jump shooter, Walker also pretty athletic. And athletic enough to get inside and finish around the basket.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. That's now 22 points for James Harden.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 3-point lead. There's Walker with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Walker's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. Harden against Middleton from the wing, and he drops that one in. Harden's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Giannis passes to Walker for the three, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the wide open shot from Paul. Top of the key jumper, no good. Feeds to Walker. And the rejection by Harden. Pulls from the top of the key. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Now here's Giannis. He has 7. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Here's West now. They're on a 16-7 run. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Gobert, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Tatum's checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Now here's Giannis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter. And it's Harden with the ball for the West All-Stars. Outside Tatum. Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Yep, it counts.
Chris Paul so good at working for his points. Even if the defense is on his back, challenging him, he still finds a way to finish.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Free throw, good. Paul.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Shots good by Walker.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Booker. Right at the free throw line. Nice jump shot. Good. Booker's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Walker looking for an opening. Over Booker. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
I think scoring is what Walker does best. He's phenomenal at that aspect of the game. He scores in a lot of ways.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
That one a little long.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
It's a close game here in Chicago. Poked away. Lowry against Paul. And Middleton kicks to Walker. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Middleton.
And, you know, Walker is really good at muscling his way through the defense. Tough to stop on the way up.
Pass to Leonard. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Again, the West All-Stars.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Walker. He's got 25. And stolen by Booker. Inside, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so that brings the first half to a close. West All-Stars lead by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? James Harden was the man in the first. He ended up with 24 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half?
As we've seen, the deceiving quickness of Harden makes him so difficult to guard. He can go from slow to fast in an instant. Can stop on a dime, or he can take you all the way to the rack.
And Shaq, what did you think about the East All-Stars?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out of the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the East All-Stars. 6-point game. On the court for the West All-Stars, Kawhi Leonard is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Harden, and it's Davis in at the 5 down low.
Boy, Embiid wants to own the inside on both sides of the floor. He is a force in the paint and relishes hitting those boards.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. The free throw drops for Embiid. Now, here's Doncic. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And finished off by LeBron.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. And that'll be his third foul so far. Outside, Walker. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Walker's got 27 points.
Boy, it's so good to see Walker pulling up with that kind of confidence. I mean, his jump shot seems to be getting better every year.
The three from Harden. They get the rebound. James with the bucket. LeBron's got 8 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Walker. He's got 27, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Luka Doncic. Here's Westbrook. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Joel Embiid. And here's the West with the ball. Here's Davis. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Embiid. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Young up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Embiid, the pass to Siakam. Embiid trying to break loose. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Embiid.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 26 points for James Harden.
Boy, it's amazing to me how easy Harden makes it look. I mean, when he's locked in, he feels like there's nobody that can guard him, and he's right most of the time.
Now, here's Walker. But he gets it back.
Poise and concentration on display from Walker. Quick thinking in the paint.
Westbrook surveying the D. There's the pass to James. And they double up James. Outside, Davis passes it to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Second chance effort. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And the East with some changes. Jimmy Butler comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Walker. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Embiid against Davis. Embiid kicks to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket tonight. Mitchell's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
First free throw is good. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the East. Brandon Ingram comes in for Trae Young. The West also making some changes. Jokic comes in for Anthony Davis. And Sabonis is checked in for LeBron. And it's tied up with that one. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Westbrook. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Butler finds Mitchell. Clock at 6. Ingram against Jokic. And it's Ingram missing. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. The lead is 2. Here's Westbrook. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Ingram.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And the basket by Harden.
Whenever Harden sprints inside, man, I love it. Has so many ways he can finish near the basket.
Here's Mitchell. And it's in there. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Harden draws the double. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Westbrook. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Harden from outside the arc. And Butler sends it back.
No denying it. Butler, a superb defender. Really does a nice job using his length to turn shots away.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Goes back up and denied. He sends it right off the glass. He lobs it up, and Adebayo throws it down.
Well, you don't want to leave guys unattended, not around a guy like Butler, who's pretty good at finding the open guy.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Here's Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
The drive by Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one at the line is good. Booker, he's checked in for the West. Siakam hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Booker's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Westbrook against Butler. And there's the pass to Adebayo. And the shot goes down. Adebayo's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Westbrook against Mitchell. Westbrook, no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Offline from the top of the key.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Siakam. Chris Middleton comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Donovan Mitchell. Simmons dishes to Tatum. Up top, Sabonis. Over Lowry. Sabonis, no good. Well, they can tack on a few more points onto this run.
Yeah, it's starting to become a big one.
Now Middleton. Outside Lowry. The three. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Here's Adebayo. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Here's Tatum. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Middleton. From down in the low post, it goes. Butler's got his first points in this one.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Paul's checked in. East All-Stars on defense. They've led by as many as 14 points. He kicks it to Tatum. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Paul. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Middleton the pass to Lowry. 1:49 left here in the third quarter. Here's Butler. And Middleton kicks to Gobert. Outside Butler. Over Paul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And some changes here for the East. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Kemba Walker in for Butler. And West also making a switch. Leonard's checked in. And the West All-Stars with possession. Trailing by 10. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Paul passes to Tatum, kicks to Booker. Passes to Paul. 6 to shoot over Lowry, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Paul's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the West All-Stars. Up top, Walker. Defended by Booker. Shots good by Walker.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Leonard against Antetokounmpo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The West All-Stars have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Davis is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Knocks it loose. Here's Tatum. And the layup falls. Tatum's got 9 points.
And Tatum used to getting hit while he's shooting. I mean, he absorbs it like you would expect a pro to and powers right through that contact.
Lowry for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The East All-Stars up on top. They're up by 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Kemba Walker is out there with Lowry, and it's Rudy Gobert, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the East All-Stars now. Giannis grabs the miss. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They've led by as many as 14 points. Inside, and stolen by Booker. Looking to get it going. Gobert with the block. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Embiid, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. James checked in for the West. Booker with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Kept alive. Davis. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Davis has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the West All-Stars. Outside, Antetokounmpo. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Leonard with the steal. And here's the fast break. Up again. James on the follow.
Yeah, that's weight room there. The muscle of James, really hard to contain, especially when he's crashing with that kind of focus.
Embiid inside. He's guarded by Davis. Count that one.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Booker outside. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And Giannis throws it down.
You know, Kevin, I don't think there's any doubt that Lowry is a shoot-first point guard. I mean, a guy who is constantly on the attack and looking to score the ball when he can.
Now here's Paul. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far. Young's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. James Harden. He's checked in for Booker. James in the post. Gobert on him, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, that's one of the reasons LeBron is so hard to defend, Kevin. I mean, he puts you in a tough spot, forces you to foul him because he's so strong and athletic, and then he gets himself to the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the East All-Stars?
Take a break.
They've been
Take
penetrating with a certain
Two
amount of
shots.
ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Free throw good, James.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
He doesn't get the second one.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
Now here's Embiid. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That free throw, no good.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek freak is the real deal.
Siakam is checked in for Gobert. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
From deep, Harden sinks the triple. Harden's got 31.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Young taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shoot.
Oh, what a play!
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Siakam outside. He dishes it to Young. Drops in the layup for 2.
You know, fleshing out his attack a little more. Young showing more of a willingness to go in there amongst the trees.
Now here's James. The dish now to Harden. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Pass to Siakam. Here's Embiid. Over Davis. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Down low, here's Davis. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
Embiid dishes to Young. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Shooting 2.
first one falls. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the West. And both free throws good for Davis. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Shot's good by Walker.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's LeBron. Kemba Walker making his last shot.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Tell you what, the offensive game of Embiid, ridiculous. He can score in so many ways.
The three from Harden. East grabs the miss.
And maybe, he thinks he can cheat himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Walker does a good job, really solid job at filling out the defense. Takes a lot of pride in keeping them off balance with the floater.
Pass to Leonard. Siakam against James. The pass to Harden. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Westbrook. And it's the East with the rebound. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
They double team Walker. Embiid finds Young. Now here's Embiid. To the inside. And Young with the basket on the assist by Embiid. And it's 9 points for Trae Young.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Harden. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Walker. And the rejection by Harden. Passes it to Davis. Leonard with the ball. Outside Westbrook. floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Now here's Giannis. Embiid is at the elbow. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by the West. James has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Westbrook. To take the lead. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on them at all times.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's James, knocked loose and stolen by Siakam. Young with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 5 assists tonight.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Kemba Walker.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. He gets it in there. And that's 36 points for James Harden.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Here's Young. Another shot, and he lays it up and in. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Westbrook passes to Harden. Pass to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Now, here is Young. Count it, and the foul. Davis. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. That free throw good from Young. And here's Westbrook. Fires top of the key. He can't get that one. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. That one goes. Count it. Young's got 19 points.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
Floats it up there for Siakam. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
LeBron James on the win, covered by Siakam. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from James. Here's Young. Dishes it to Walker. Pass to Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Young. 5 to shoot. Here's Walker. The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo finds Walker. Misses the 3. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Jokic passes to James. Up top, Leonard shoots over Walker. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by James.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Here's Walker. Harden with the defensive effort.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up, W in the bag. Elevating his aggressiveness and level of play in moments like this. LeBron, as clutch as they come.
Ball's checked in for Russell Westbrook. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Ball outside, fires for 3, and it's the East with the rebound. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Walker. So the East All-Stars win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.